Hello BookTube, hello friends, welcome to Lizzie Faye Loves Books. I'm Elizabeth, and I've got a project today. This is a project that has been a long time coming. I have been promising this for months, and please accept my apologies for letting it take me so long to do this. I will attempt to explain a little bit about why this has taken me so long to get this done, but even so, excuses aside, I just want to get it done. About a year ago, actually, August 17th of 2019, I announced a giveaway. I think it was in a video of about cozy mystery titles, or maybe it's a cozy mystery book haul. I'm not even sure. It was something about cozy mysteries, and I happen to have an extra copy of a cozy mystery that I own, and I said, okay, I'll just do a giveaway. And so several of you guys entered. You said the code word, and you entered the giveaway, and that was great. So then, pretty soon after that, I did a series review of the Cat in the Stacks mysteries, and I said, okay, I don't need to put these books back on my shelves. I have 7 out of the first 11 or 12, and I may as well just give them away. So several of you expressed interest. On and on and on. Okay, so the most recent one was in February during the Little House Readathon, and I have an extra Laura Ingalls Wilder biography, and I said, okay, I'll give this away. So after that, I said, okay, I cannot announce any more giveaways until I actually give these away, because they're stacking up, piling up. I've got a box full of all these things, including a BookTuber sweatshirt that was extra, that was the wrong size, and so rather than send it back, they said just keep it, so I thought I'd give it away. So I have these things to give away, and here's why I haven't done it sooner, because I'm sure those of you out there watching are thinking, why is it that hard to just, you know, do a random number generator or throw all the names in a hat, announce a winner, send it to me, and be done? Because I also made a statement either on Instagram or on a video, I can't remember where, during the 2019 March Mystery Madness. I was trying to influence people, encourage people to participate in the Instagram challenges, and at least a couple of people were doing it, and I said, oh, I should do some recognition when this is all over. I should recognize the people who have been participating and really going all out for the Instagram challenges. And the minute I said it, I impugned it on myself that I was going to have to go back and add all that stuff up. And not long after March Mystery Madness of 2019, my daughter had brain surgery, 3 of them to be exact. After the second surgery, she was incapacitated. She couldn't walk for 4 months. So that brought us to November. And I spent a lot of time in the hospital. And yeah, you know, in hindsight, I could have used some of that hospital time to sit there and look through my Instagram, and I could have added all that stuff up. Why I didn't, I don't know. I am just really good at procrastinating. So now we've rolled around then to March of 2020, and I thought, oh man, I never did go back and look at March Mystery Madness 2019, so I sure better not say anything about offering any kind of incentive for 2020. However, a couple of people did a really great job with the 2020 challenges, both the scavenger hunt that Di hosted and the actual Instagram challenges. And how I know that is because when I finally did go back and count up the 2019, the person who did the most was the one I suspected, and I want to recognize them in this video. And I was just going to leave it at that, but I thought, ugh, I've already done the 2019. I may as well look at the 2020. I'm so glad I did, because I found a channel that, or an Instagram page from a participant that I hadn't even really paid attention to before. I've already gone on there and apologized to him, and I've followed his channel now, or his Instagram page. And so I want to recognize him and a couple of other people who have really gone all out and done some great posts for March Mystery Madness, both 2019 and 2020. So I want to do that, and I want to announce these giveaways. I have all my little bowls of things ready to draw. I'm not going to go fancy and do random number generators because I don't really know how to do that. I could probably figure it out, but I'm just kind of old school. And to go even farther back, I didn't even realize this was this far back. I still have some unfinished business from an unhaul / book sharing video from 2017. Okay, in my defense, I sent out a lot of books after that video, but I still have a few hanging around because I couldn't ever get a hold of a couple people that I needed to get a hold of, because there were like 2 people asking for a certain book, and I wanted to give the person who said it first, I wanted to give them a chance, and most people would say, oh, well, just, if you couldn't get a hold of them, just go on to the next person. I know, I should have done that. But if I tell somebody I'm going to give them something, I will hang on to it for years until I finally get a chance to give it to them. And 9 times out of 10, they're still really appreciative of it. So, or at least they act like they are. I don't know if they are or not. So, I want to catch up with that stuff because I've got this box of books that I want to put to a good home. And if I call you out and say, okay, I have this for you, and you don't want it still, that's completely fine. Just message me or comment below and say, I read that already, I don't need it anymore, or whatever. And that's fine. Even if it's something you've read and you know somebody else who'd like to read it and you want to share with them a copy, I'll still send it to you. I don't have a problem doing that. Okay, so let's get started. I think I want to first start, let's just go chronologically. Let's start all the way back from the video of 2017 when I did a book sharing project. And the big thing that I really want to straighten out is who to send this book to. Now, 2 people said they were interested in this book. It is the second book in the School of Good and Evil series called A World Without Princes by Saman Chinani. Now, I've never read this book. This came free to me in a bunch of books. And I think the first person who said they would like to have this is Sherry Courts. And so, Sherry, I sent you a message on Twitter like ages ago, and you must not be on Twitter much anymore because I didn't ever see a response from you, and I didn't look today. Maybe it's there. But anyway, I saw that now I have you on Goodreads, so I'll message you again on Goodreads unless you're watching this video, and you can comment below. If you still want this book, you were first in line for it. Sherry, if you don't want this book, then Lori Paget, I think, said she wanted it. But Lori, so much time has gone by now. If you don't want it anymore, then let me know, and somebody else can have it. So, first in line is Sherry, then LM Paget. I think your name is Lori. If you want it, you're second in line. And if both of them say they don't, then if anybody else, just comment below and say, if neither of them want it, I'll take it. That kind of deal. And we'll go from there. Then, Lori, you also said you would be interested in a Fannie Flagg book, which I have 2 copies now of this one, I Still Dream About You. I've got a large print and a regular. And then I also have a softcover copy of Daisy Faye and the Miracle Man. So, Lori, if you would want any of those 3, either the large print or the regular copy of this, or Daisy Faye and the Miracle Man, then let me know that, and I'll send that. And you mentioned the Christmas box. The only Christmas box copy I have left is this little mass market paperback copy. So if you want that, I will stick that in. And then Sherry, I think you also mentioned that you were interested in Robin Hobb, but I think I have already given away all the other Robin Hobb books that I had, and I may have 1, but I don't know. So anyway, if I do, I'll throw that in. Then oh, and Lori, you also mentioned a Harmony book. So Home to Harmony. I don't think I have that anymore, but I might. So if I do, I will send you that as well. Okay, Marilyn Stout. Marilyn, please accept my apologies. You guys, Marilyn and I have chatted on email, and her dad maybe was from my hometown area where a lot of my relatives are from, and we really enjoyed chatting. And Marilyn, I definitely have this book for you, which is a Elizabeth Lynn Casey book. I have your name on it, but for some reason, the other stuff that I was saving for you is not here. But you mentioned Fannie Flagg. I think you wanted Can't Wait to Get to Heaven, which I don't have. But, as you heard me say already, I do have 2 copies of this, and I have this. So, you know, let me know either of these between you and Lori. I'll figure out, you know, which one I can send each of you. I want to be able to send each of you at least one Fannie Flagg book. And if you're not interested in either of those, either of you, I have an extra copy of A Redbird Christmas, which is my favorite book of all time. I love this book. And then Lindsay from The Wandering Reader. I don't know if you watch my channel anymore, Lindsay, but you mentioned a Cecilia Ahern book that you would be interested in. And it's not here in my box anymore, but I think I still have it. I think I saved it for you. And maybe there's another box of books somewhere that's gotten covered up, and that's why I'm not finding the books that I thought I had saved for you guys. In fact, hold on one second. Hallelujah, I did find another box. Okay, so there's this one that, Lindsay, I have your name on it, and I don't mind sending it overseas to you, and you just need to let me know your address. And I do have 3 Robin Hobb books. They are from different series, I think, so I don't know if you want all of these, Sherry. Fool's Errand is book 1 in the Tawny Man trilogy. Royal Assassin, I think, is book 2 in the Farseer trilogy. I think. I'm not sure. It's not the first one. Anyway, Shaman's Crossing is book 1 of the Soldier Son trilogy. So, those are all, if you want all of them, I'll send you all of them, Sherry, and, or anybody else. If Sherry doesn't want them, you know, somebody let me know if you want those. Okay, then Cornflower Blue. You came late to the party, and your comment was only 2 years ago, not 3, but we chatted about this, and I do still have the books that you said you were interested in somewhere. I have all these things piled up. Hold on one second. Okay, so you mentioned this bind up of the first 2 books in the series by Lori Wick. Oh, goodness. I don't know the series name. Now I've forgotten it. But the books in here are A Place Called Home and A Song for Silas. And you mentioned this, and that you also would be interested in a Fannie Flagg book. So I'm going to give Lori and Marilyn first dibs. But whichever, like I said, I have 2 copies of this and 1 copy of this. So whichever book is left after they pick which ones they want, I will send you if you would like to have it. So I need your address. In fact, all of you that I've mentioned already, I think Marilyn is the only one, is the only address that I have. I don't have an address for Sherry Courts, Lori Paget, Lindsay the Wandering Reader, or Cornflower Blue. So please send me your address. Then a couple of others just to wrap up this whole thing, and so that I can just kind of feel like I've finished this project. Janelle from Mrs. J. Rod's Reads, I promised you that I would send you some mysteries for March Mystery Madness like 2 years ago, and I never did. And I do have a few mystery books left, so if you would like me to send you a couple of books, mysteries that you could read for next March Mystery Madness, I would love to. And the same for Angel M. Wagner, the author of Pauper and Pedigree. She is an old friend who has written a few books, and I read one of her books, and we used to chat a lot. I haven't seen her on here lately. Angel, I don't know if you're watching this video, but I said that I would send you some books too, and I have not. So if you want to, both you and Janelle, if y'all will send me your addresses, then I will send you some books. Okay, so where to send these addresses? Of course, don't put your address in the comments below. My email address, I'll be sure I list it below, but it is LizzieFaye, L-I-Z-Z-I-E-F-A-Y-E, 1982, 1982, because that's when I graduated from high school. It's not when I was born, that's when I graduated from high school, at gmail.com. You can email me there, and I will get it. If you've already emailed me in the past and you don't want to email me again, just comment below. I sent you my address a long time ago, and I'll go back through and dig through and find it. Okay, then going forward, I hesitate to do this, but I do have a couple things that I'd like to find a good home for. And I did give away some misread books in my original giveaway. I sent them to Linda Kleindienst, and Linda, I've already sent you a copy of Return to Thrush Green. After that, I ran across this copy. This is extra. It's not in great condition, but I would love to find a good home for it. And it's definitely still in good enough condition to read. It's just the dust jacket has seen some better days. But if you're interested in a misread book that is one of the old original hardcovers, then I would be more than happy to send this. Just comment below and then email me your address. I'm not going to do a drawing for this. The first person to say they want it and then email me their address, I will put it in an envelope and I will mail it. Then, for anybody out there who still listens to cassette tapes, I still listen to cassette tapes. I have several, and I have some, though, that I'm done with. I have quite a few of this series, the Left Behind series. A few are abridged, a few are not. But I have quite a few of the series. I'm almost done with the series. The last 2 books I have left to read I don't have. So I would like to pass these on to anyone who might still listen to cassette tapes. Also, the first 4 books in the #1 Ladies Detective Agency series by Alexander McCall Smith, I have those on audio as well and would love to share those with someone because I hesitate to donate this kind of stuff, because I'm afraid it's just going to get thrown away. So I'd rather send it to somebody who at least will listen to it one more time before it gets donated or thrown away. So anyway, let me know if you could use any of that. All right, so now let's go forward. Let me do some recognition for March Mystery Madness before we do our drawings. So just to sum it up very quickly, the person who did, I think, all of the Instagram challenges for March Mystery Madness 2019 on Instagram was Brandy, is it Hi, H-E-I? And she just did a lovely job. Every day she would post a picture that would meet the challenge, and also in a second frame she would show the frame that showed all the challenges. And she had this really cute little graphic that she put on it that said what day it was and what challenge it was and all that. And she just did such a beautiful job. Now, she didn't get to participate this year. In fact, I had messaged her and asked if she was going to, and she's like, oh, I don't know if I can. But she really put a lot of time and effort into it in 2019. So I want to encourage you to check out her Instagram page. I will link it below, and, you know, follow her if you feel so inclined. And Brandy, I have a little gift for you. I put this together like a year ago, more than a year ago, and I already kind of knew that it was going to be you, but I still wanted to go through and just make sure that I wasn't missing anybody. And I'm glad I did, because I also want to give honorable mention to Yvette Bookworlder. She did at least 25 or 26 of the challenges, or at least she posted March Mystery Madness at least 25 times during the month of March of 2019. So Yvette, I would love to send you a cozy mystery as well, if it's something that you know, we can figure out what I can send you that I have lots of extra books, and I'd be happy to send you something for your time and your trouble. And just email me your address. And also, Brandy, please email me your address. And this is what you are getting, Brandy. It is a little gift package, and it's got 3 things. It's got a bookmark that I bought at Books A Million. It says Book Nerd. And then it's got 2 book holders. And these are the kind of thing you put your, there's 2 different sizes. You put your book in it, and it holds your book open while you read it. And then a book tote bag. It's got, it folds up into a little pocket, and it, I used to have, hang on, I'll show you one that's already opened out. I had to go out to my car and get this. So here's what it looks like, and I have 3 of these. My mother-in-law gave me 3 of these, and I don't need 3. So I have not ever opened this one, because if I open it, I'll never get it folded back up properly. So this brand new one is going in the package. And Brandy, this is for you. So I will be messaging you on Instagram, but if you are watching this video, then be looking for this in the mail as soon as you send me your address. Okay, so then fast forward to this year, and for March 2020, I want to recognize a couple of people. I would like to recognize Eric's Den, and he is the person who did the most challenges. I think he did the challenge for every day. He may have missed one or two, but he's the one that did the most, and did a post for all of the March Mystery Madness Instagram challenges. So Eric, if you would like to send me your address, I would like to send you a book. I think you may be in another country, but that's okay. Just send me your address. And then the person who did all of the scavenger hunt challenges, that was hosted by Di, but I had so much fun looking at her pictures and her posts and seeing what she was going to post every day. And that is my friend Melinda from Two Boys Scrappin'. She has an Instagram page. She does not do videos, but she does comment to my videos a lot and has been for several years. So I'm not going to show you what I'm going to send Melinda. It doesn't have anything to do with mysteries, but it's something I think she will like. And you don't even need to send me your address, Melinda, because you've already sent me something, so I'm pretty sure I have it. And anyway, so I am going to send Melinda a little gift, and I just wanted to recognize her. So be sure you check out both of their Instagram pages, Eric's Den and Two Boys Scrappin', and also from last year, Yvette Bookworlder and Brandy High. So if you just follow the hashtag March Mystery Madness, just go back through and look at all the posts. Now, a lot of people use the hashtag, and several people did several of the posts. Those are just the ones that did the most. So I literally went through and just wrote down a full page for each year. I accidentally cut this one because I wrote something on the back, and then I had to tape it back together. But full page, 2 columns, both for last year and this year. And so I was just really impressed with the number of people who posted using the March Mystery Madness hashtag. And I'm just so thankful for all of you who participate, even in a small way. It's just awesome to see how much March Mystery Madness has grown in the last 5 years. So thank you to all of you who have participated, and my apologies for taking so long to recognize all of you. You are all worthy and deserving of recognition, and I'm sorry that I can't name all of you in this video. So now the moment that you have been waiting for, I know, is for me to draw out the winners of all of the giveaways. So let's go to, maybe we'll go from the oldest to the newest. Okay, so the first drawing we're going to do is for this book. It's called Death and Faxes by Leslie O'Kane. It's the first in its series. And I announced this giveaway in August of 2019, I think, in a video that was about titles, my favorite titles of Cozy Mysteries, and I happen to have an extra copy of this, so I asked you guys to just put the word fax in your comment, and a lot of you did. So I have my daughter Katie here. She doesn't want to be in the video. She's just going to stick her hand in and draw one out, and I'm using my mother's Frankoma pottery bowls to do these drawings. Well, I have 4 bowls and 1 mug, so I thought I would showcase the pottery. Anyway, go ahead, Katie. All right, so the winner is Miss Annette P. So there you go. I'm going to put that in this book. And as soon as you send me your address, I will stick this in an envelope and mail it to you. Okay, the next one we're going to do is for several books. This is going to be the first 6 books in the Cat in the Stacks Mysteries. It's the first 6, and then the ARC that was sent to me from Berkeley. This is book 11, I believe. There is one new one out since this one, but this is The Pawful Truth. So I did a video review of this whole series, And I don't have room to put those back on my shelves. So I'm going to give those all to one person. So Katie, draw out one. And the winner is May Stewart Olson. Yay! All right, May, I'm going to stick your name in this book. And as soon as you send me your address, you will be receiving those books. And the next one I had very few entries for, but it is the Booktuber sweatshirt. Now, I announced this giveaway because I got one of these for Christmas, and my lovely husband ordered me a medium. And I said, honey, in what world am I a medium? So when he went to return it, they said, oh, just keep it, and they sent me the right size, which is extra large. But I have this medium here that I don't need, and Katie doesn't want it because she says she's never going to be a booktuber. I don't know. I've tried to talk her into it. But anyway, I didn't have very many entries for this, but we're going to see who I can send this booktuber sweatshirt to. I did ask that you be a booktuber to enter this because I'd love to see you wearing it in your videos. And the winner is Siobhan Louise Reads a Lot. And Siobhan, if you're watching this video, I will send you this sweatshirt. I think she is in another country as well, but no worries. We will get it sent. And I have actually I have two more drawings. The next one is for 2 holiday books. Now, when I did this announcement, it was during the Holiday Book Bingo announcement, and I said I would give away my art copy of The Christmas Star, which is by Donna Van Leer, and also that if you wanted it, I would include my copy of Nothing with Strings by Bailey White. And so if I draw out your name and you want both of these, I will send them to you. And if you don't care about this one, I don't even mind keeping this one, but I don't mind passing it on either. It was cute. It's quirky. Bailey White's humor is very interesting. So anyway, Katie's going to draw out the winner of that one. Okay. And the winner is Debbie Faust. All right, Debbie. Debbie has been watching my channel for a long time. So Debbie, if you would like to have those Christmas books, then let me know your address. I may have your address, but it wouldn't hurt to send it to me again, just to be sure. So, all right, I have one more drawing, and this drawing is going to be out of this Frankoma mug. This is for the Laura Ingalls Wilder biography by Donald Zuckert called Laura. This is a very old book, but I had an extra copy, and I announced that giveaway during the Little House Readathon. So Katie is going to draw out a winner of that. Okay. And the winner is Cora Flag. Is it Cora or Kara? I don't know, but I think it's Cora, F-L-A-I-G. So Cora, you are the winner of the book called Laura. So all of you who are winners, please message me, or not message me, but email me. I will put my email address in the description box below. And for all the rest of you who entered and didn't win, there'll be more giveaways, although I'm not going to announce any more giveaways until I get all of these mailed and out of my house, and then we'll start fresh from there. So that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for entering. Thank you for just supporting my channel. I appreciate it so much. So I hope you are all having a great day. Read a good book, and God bless you.